Beautiful picture, babe, beautiful picture. I'm trying to keep this camera steady, guys. I don't have a tripod in my hand right now, but right now I am at LAX waiting for my flight to Hong Kong, which is going to connect over to Bangkok. I'm going to take you guys for a little tour. I only flew economy, so you guys ain't about to get no first class tour of this airplane. But just in case anyone's ever flying Hong Kong Airlines, you can browse the plane, or if you've never flew across seas before, you can go ahead and take a look and see how different it is from a domestic flight. So, give you guys a little bit of my feedback. Alright guys, what's up? Dapper Robinson here, your travel plug. In the middle of a long layover right now. My goal for this video, guys, is to make your life a little bit easier when you're doing a long flight, make it more tolerable, give my tips and tricks, and hopefully get some feedback from you guys and fellow travelers to see what your tips for me would be. So, those of you that don't know us personally or know me personally, live in Orlando, Florida now, and flying to Southeast Asia from Orlando, it's not that easy to find direct flights, plus it's a really long flight. You usually want to leave out of any major airport, which is going to be something like New York, Boston, Atlanta, LA, something along those lines. Any major airport in the big cities in America. Now, my recommendation, even if you live on the East Coast, is to go towards LA, because it's going to make your flight a little shorter. It's going to cut off at least about 3-4 hours off the flight time, which doesn't seem like a lot when you're looking at a 24-hour flight, but trust me, it makes a difference. Plus, flying into LA allows you that extra time to maybe get an Airbnb or a hotel close to the airport, relax out for the day before you head on a long journey. All right, so that's my first tip for you. That's Golden hopping in the camera. She's frustrated by, if you could tell by her face, because she's back there playing Tetris and losing. Anyway, moving on. Like I said, I flew into LA a day early, and we took an Airbnb, got a little cheap Airbnb for about $50 for the night, and we pretty much stayed in the Airbnb the entire day and slept because we wanted to prepare for the upcoming jet lag. Thailand is 12 hours ahead of our New York Standard Time or Eastern Standard Time, so we wanted to match the time that was in Thailand with our sleep schedule. So basically, if it was 12 a.m. here, we were going to stay awake, so that way we could prepare our bodies for the upcoming journey. Next tip, just wearing a t-shirt, cardigan, some sweatpants, is you want to be as casual and comfortable as you possibly can. You're going to be on a plane for a long time. There's no showers or nowhere that you can really wash up. You have the airport bathroom, but those are small, and if you're 6'3" like me, or any human for that matter, you're not going to wash up in the bathroom. So you want to be as comfortable as you possibly can during your long flights. Another thing about being comfortable and dressing comfortable is with t-shirts, sweatpants kind of setup is that it's going to make it easy for you to get through security, especially TSA in America. You don't want to have to take off too many items, too many jackets, shoes, or anything like that, belts. So less is better in this scenario. Now, we flew Hong Kong Airlines, and we flew in the economy class because we got a killer deal on the tickets. What was it, $300? Yeah, it's about $300 for the ticket, which is not bad at all. So we couldn't pass that up. If you've never flown internationally, then you probably don't know that economy on an international flight is there's a couple steps above a domestic flight. You're gonna get more leg room anyway. So you're definitely gonna have more leg room between you. You have the TV. They give you a lot of different amenities that you normally wouldn't have on your typical domestic. All right, so you also get this little pouch. And inside this little pouch you get a pair of socks. This is to walk around the plane. A sleeping mask, so you can catch up on your Z's. Earplugs, just in case your ears pop during flights. And you also get a little toothpaste and toothbrush, because this is a long flight and your breath will be stinking at some point. My next tip is come prepared to deal with the boredom. I probably bought more electronics than I needed, but I'm sorry, did you say something, ma'am? Are you jumping in here? Do you want to add something? Oh, okay. Anyway, I probably bought more electronics than needed, but it came in handy, okay? Because even though there is onboard entertainment on board your flight, you have the TV, there's tons of movies that are on there, you even have video games that are on there that you can play. It wasn't gonna entertain me the entire 24 hours. You know, I probably blew through those movies in the first 8 hours of our flight and kind of ran out of things to do except sleep and hop on my electronics. So come prepared to deal with boredom. I brought my Nintendo Switch, brought my MacBook. Make sure you bring a power bank because you want to be able to charge items like your phone and all the other electronics that you're bringing with you. I brought my headphones. I bought a travel journal to write in, and I brought this thing over here, this thing I call a girlfriend, that I love very much, but I brought her along with me too. My best friend, you know, to go ahead and have conversations with. Like I said, Hong Kong Airlines, they do provide in-flight entertainment and games on the screen and right behind the headrest, but those extra gadgets always do help, and it makes time go by a lot faster. So recommend bringing whatever keeps you entertained in life at home that you can pack, go ahead and take along with you. But again, don't spend all your time entertaining yourself where you stay up the entire flight, because remember, you're going to be landing in a different time zone. So you want to have your body prepared. So always do get your rest. You're definitely going to need it. So that way, when you land, you can just take off, start your vacation. Don't have to worry about battling any jet lag. Meals are handed out a few times during your flight. I believe about 3 or 4 times we receive meals. And there's a couple different meal options. It's not the best meal that you're ever going to have in your life, and it's not gourmet 5-star, but it's enough to get you through your flight. All right. And they have options for everybody. Their options usually included chicken, pork, and then a vegetarian item. Some variation of it, sometimes curry chicken, sometimes grilled chicken, you know, just different options for everybody. But definitely you're either gonna get chicken, some kind of pork, beef, or a vegetarian option. That's definitely gonna be on the table for you. Anyway, guys, I hope that I helped anybody out who's never flown a long distance flight before international. For my fellow travelers, I'd like to hear some of your tips because, of course, I'm still learning myself. So let me know what can make a flight easier. Trust me, we definitely need it. We're actually about to head back soon. So if you want to send something our way, we greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your tips. Don't forget to click subscribe. Tune in. We have a lot of videos coming up between both of our pages. So hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned. See you soon.